Let me tell you a story about the oldest trick in the book, one that's been used by the powerful for centuries. You know that feeling when you're watching the news and it seems like everyone's fighting about everything? Well, that's not an accident. Think about it like a magic show. While you're focused on the magician's right hand waving dramatically, their left hand is doing the real work. That's exactly how the ultra-wealthy and powerful operate in our society. Here's what's happening behind the curtain. While we're arguing about whether pineapple belongs on pizza or which celebrity said what on social media, the richest people in the world are quietly accumulating more wealth than ever before. During the pandemic alone, billionaires increased their wealth by over $3.9 trillion, while millions lost their jobs and struggled to make ends meet. But here's where it gets interesting. These elites don't just sit back and watch. They actively fuel these distractions. They own the media companies that pump out inflammatory content 24/7. They fund political campaigns on both sides. They create artificial divisions based on race, religion, and social issues. Why? Because as long as we're fighting each other, we're not looking up at them. As long as we're divided into teams, left versus right, urban versus rural, young versus old, we can't unite to address the real issues that affect all of us. Growing inequality, corporate monopolies, and the concentration of power. Think about social media algorithms. They're specifically designed to show you content that makes you angry, that confirms your existing beliefs, that pushes you further into your bubble. This isn't a bug, it's a feature. The more outraged you are, the more time you spend engaging, the more ads you see and the more money they make. But here's the twist. Once you see this pattern, you can't unsee it. When you notice how these artificial divisions are created and maintained, you start to recognize the real battle isn't between left and right. It's between top and bottom. The solution? Start looking for what we have in common with our supposed enemies. Question why certain issues suddenly become hot topics in the media. Follow the money. And most importantly, remember that the person you're arguing with online probably has more in common with you than either of you do with the billionaires profiting from your conflict. Remember, the first step to breaking free from manipulation is recognizing it exists. The next time you feel yourself getting pulled into another manufactured controversy, ask yourself, who benefits from this conflict? And what might they be distracting us from?